What's up? What's up? It's Monday already. It's Monday Fun Day. How you guys doing today? Woo! The weekends just go by too fast. Hey, my name is Jeremiah Davis, aka the Funding Coach, and this is Monday Fun Day, where I'm going to be providing funding tips for different business loan types as well as business credit types. Okay, and today's topic is how to qualify for corporate-only funding. How to qualify for corporate-only funding. Now, everybody talks about it. All right, that you can get all this money in your business name with no personal guarantee. But how many people really know how to do it? How many people really know how, let me rephrase, how many people really know how to qualify for a corporate business loan with no PG? I'm waiting to see if I get any comments, any questions. Does anybody know the qualifications and requirements for corporate only financing? Anybody? Does anybody know? I don't know. I don't. Doesn't look like nobody knows. Uh, no, I don't see any comments. I don't see any comments whatsoever of what corporate financing is. Do you not? Okay, so here's the thing. Corporate financing is a real thing. I mean, you can get corporate financing if you know how to qualify for corporate financing. I'm going to give you the criteria to get corporate financing. All right. And corporate financing or business loans with no PG, same thing. Okay. So let's just, put that out there. You can get a business loan with no personal guarantee if you qualify. Okay. And this is the tough part about the whole thing is most people don't even know what the qualifications are, let alone how they just keep going to banks getting denied. Okay. So I'm going to give away the skinny. And this is in the software. This is in the business credit software. All right. So let me go ahead and go to this section. Let me go ahead and share my screen and show y'all what it is. I'll even copy and paste the criteria and put it in the comments. Let's see here. Whoops, did I hit the wrong one? Okay, so this is the client portal of the software. So if you sign up for a business, for me to help you build your business credit, this is what you would see. All right, this is the client portal. Okay, so the dashboard looks like this. So it has progression steps on where you need to be in maximizing your business credit, right? And everything in this software is built around lender compliance, what lenders and creditors are looking for when extending business lines of credit. Okay. We have the video avatar that explains everything to you. Excuse me. Okay. So under lender compliance, the first step is right here. Here are the lender compliance items. There are 20 items on the lender compliance that need to be completed. So a lot of funding programs are going to check to make sure you have all the lender compliance items completed, right? The video avatar is going to explain it to you. So short and sweet to the point. I don't know if you guys can hear that, but you can catch it on one of the demos that we posted. Um, but then you go to your entity filings, right? So you got to form your corporation, and then you move on from there, right? If we provide you the resource on forming your corporation, and then we have a trademark database tested infringement, trademark infringement database to test it, right? And then if you need to file a foreign entity, right? If you're incorporated in one state and you need to be, and you're operating or living in a different state, you need to have a foreign entity filing, okay? And then here's a list of businesses that can be presumed as high risk by some lenders. Okay, so, but that's how the system is built, right? So the next step is business location, right? We tell you here why lenders and creditors need to have a commercial address for your business, because they know 80% of home-based businesses will most likely default or not be in business in a year. So figure if you have a commercial address, then you're more legitimate, all right? And this ain't nothing new. I'm just saying how easy it is to go through, right? Then you have your phone number. You need a business phone number. You can't use your cell phone number. You provide vendors here to get your 800 number, and then here you can list it with a national phone directory. So it's fully step-by-step automated, okay? But today's topic, we're talking about corporate fax only, right? Corporate only fax right here, right? So this is the protocol that you must meet to get that type of funding. Okay, you need to get this type of funding. This is where you need to be right here. Okay, so the first item on the list is a comparable credit amount equal to or greater than the amount requested. So, right, a bank is not going to give you a business loan unless you have an equal amount of comparable credit. What is comparable credit? I've spoken on this many times. Comparable credit is vendor accounts, business lines of credit collectively equal the amount you want to borrow. Meaning you can have a $25,000 line of credit, you can have 5 credit cards worth a $5,000 limit, right? So that would be what, another $25,000 in comparable credit. So now you got $50,000 in comparable credit. You can go to another bank and get another business line of credit equal to the one that you have. Say another $25,000 line of credit. Now, the thing about these lines of credit is they don't cost you anything unless you draw the money off of them, right? So the first one you will have to secure with a certificate of deposit or a secure CD that reports as a business line of credit. Now, once that business line of credit is reported, you can go get other lines of credit that are unsecured. So you don't have to put any money down to get that line of credit. And they're most likely going to give you another line of credit that's equal to the amount that you already have or greater than, right? So your concept is to be building your business credit, getting those vendor trade lines or higher limits by utilizing them, and then getting business lines of credit that you can draw from when you need to use the money for material, supplies, expansion, marketing, advertising, things like that. Okay, so it's very helpful. But once, say you have $150,000 in comparable credit, credit cards, vendor accounts, lines of credit, then you walk into a bank and say, I want to borrow $150,000 on my EIN, corporate only, no personal guarantee. Then you're more likely, right? I'm not giving out guarantees. I'm saying you're more likely to get approved if you have comparable credit. But that's just one of 10 criteria. The other one is having 10 reporting trade lines that are at least 1 year reporting history. So you got to get 10 trade lines that are reporting for at least 12 months. Okay? If you don't have that, you don't qualify for this particular corporate only unsecured financing. Okay? The third criteria is a minimum low 5 bank rating score, right? Which is a daily average balance of $10,000 or more for 90 days, right? How do you do that? Well, you stop spending your operating capital from your selling your products or services and leave that money in the bank and use your vendor credit to purchase the products or the things that you need to supply your clients with those things that you're selling. Okay, that's or you have to make more money that you don't spend. But most of us, every dime that goes into our business checking account is going right back out to cover overhead, employee costs, or what have you. Okay, but if you can get some of those things on credit and pay it over a net 30, net 60, net 90, net 120, then and you're leaving your operating capital in there, and then you're paying it off, that's going to increase your bank rating score to that. I have clients that are making $100,000 a month, but have a low 3 bank rating score, which means that they're, and what are the bank rating scores? I'm glad you asked. So let me go right here. So next tab, bank rating, right? Here it is. So this is the bank rating score right here. Okay, you got 3s. That means your daily average balance in your business checking account is between $100 and $999. If you're in the 4s, then your bank rating score or your average balance is between $1,000 and $9,999. And if you're in the 5s, it's between $10,000 and $100,000. Right? If you're in the 6s, that means your daily average balance is above $100,000. So the minimum is a low 5. This tells the bank that you can afford the loan. Okay. Now we're going back to corporate only facts and looking at the next item on the list. Okay. That's all 20 items of compliance done. All right. $35,000 a month or more in gross revenue, showing the ability to service the debt service. You can show that you can afford the money and pay the payments. All right. At least 2-year time in business history, not just from the corporate filing, meaning financials, right? File taxes and financial statements for the last, for at least the prior last year. Okay. But they want to see that you've been in business for 2 years and operating, not just with the corporation and EIN. Okay. So that means bank statements. That means profit and loss statements. That means balance sheets. All right. An entity in good standing with the foreign corporation or business license requirements met. If you're in a business that needs one of these special conditions, right? Foreign entity, business license, make sure you have that and it's up to date, right? Less than 45% debt to income with no blanket UCC filings or liens, okay? And less than 45% balance to limit on all outstanding revolving business debt, basically under 45% of your individual trade lines utilization. That's what that's saying. So this is the criteria for the corporate only financing. And I'm going to copy it and I'm going to put it in the comments. Now you have them. Okay. So, point being here is that every loan product that I offer is we have the criteria that the banks are looking for to approve you for that particular loan. So when you come and apply for a loan with Business Funding Now, or you start building your business credit, we know what the lenders and the creditors are looking for before you apply. So, and we will not apply for something that you don't qualify for. And we're going to tell you why you don't qualify. And as an added assurance, we update that data every 6 months. Okay, we update our lender compliance, our vendors, our criteria for the credit for business funding, of business loans, business credit, all those things every 6 months. It takes the staff about 30 days to go through all the over 3,000 vendors and the lenders and all those different things that we have in the software to update, because a lot of people are using post are pre-pandemic criteria that's obsolete now, right? I've said it before. Before the pandemic, you needed 8 trade lines. Now you need 10 trade lines. Before the pandemic, you can get your Uline, Quill, Granger, make one purchase and get it to report. Now you need 3 months of consecutive payments and purchases of those vendor accounts. And you want to do that and keep doing that because they're going to give you increases, right? When you use that line of credit responsibly, they're going to increase your limits, which goes to helping you build comparable credit, right? And also, it helps you not use your operating capital and you increase your bank rating score. So it's multifaceted where you're building business credit, utilizing business credit, holding on to your operating capital to get to a higher level, get your business to a higher level of fundability and credibility, right? Credibility means accessing lines of credit, fundability, accessing cash, okay? So this is why I wanted to do corporate only financing so I can give you the scoop, right, on what the qualification and requirements are to get corporate only financing. Now, if you're a business owner that has been in business over 2 years and making, say, $200,000 or $300,000 a year, and your bank rating score is a low 5 or higher, right? You check all those boxes, then we can look at going to a bank and applying for corporate only financing, right? And getting you the money if you have the comparable credit to the amount that you want to apply for. If you do not have the comparable credit, you're disqualified. Now we're going back to other loan options that are going to be based more on your personal credit and your business finances. Those are only 2 factors that most lenders are looking for. Now we have the items on lender compliance because we know that they can choose whatever reason they want to deny you a loan, right? Because it's unregulated. They don't have to give anyone a loan, a business loan, but we know if we can check these 20 lender compliance boxes and get all those things in order, you're more likely to get approved for the loan if you have all the boxes checked. If you have the comparable credit, you have the low 5 bank rating score, you have the 10 vendor accounts or trade lines, you have the comparable credit. All those things work in conjunction, and it makes you look more credible to our lenders. What lenders see, they see a business owner that is serious about his business. They see a business owner that other lenders and creditors trust and extended lines of credit or funding to, and that means that they can trust you and you're a minimal risk. This is the whole concept. You want the bank to trust you. All right? They're using your business credit or your personal credit to assess if you're trustworthy. Okay? So here's the criteria, right? And I can go through 20 different other loans just like this and show you the criteria for each loan type or that you need to qualify for that particular loan, right? And like I said, that information is updated every 6 months in our software, and we keep on top of that because it's fluid. It changes. Like currently, right? What I did my last live, currently the banks are tightening restrictions, right? Instead of that 45% of debt to income (DTI) and the 45% of revolving trade lines, the max utilization. Now you need to be under 40 and 42%, under 40, 42% to access to get the funding, right? You cannot have more than 3 inquiries on your personal credit in the last 90 days. If you do, you're disqualified. You're going to get denied. If you don't have your DTI or you don't have this or that, they have tightened restrictions on funding because of the economy and the interest rate and the feds and all these things. Okay, so your clients are not going to be likely getting approved for the quality business loans until they get those things under control and they have these things in place. Or they can get the loans, they're just going to pay a little higher interest for it. Simple as that. Okay, anybody got any questions about corporate credit, corporate funding? What's up, Garrett? I know you got some clients that want some corporate only funding, no PG. Well, here's the protocol. I provided it for you. Now, get your clients to make a match that protocol, and you can get the corporate only financing with no PG. Simple as that. Simple as that. All right. Banks haven't changed. All right. I know there's a lot of people out there teaching stuff on TikTok, Clubhouse, and social media, YouTube, what have you. But is their information accurate, up to date to the current situation that's going on right now with lending? All right. Are they still operating on a pre-pandemic business credit model? Those are the things you need to ask yourself. Okay. So if you got any questions, you want to get a free scan, check me out. And as a matter of fact, I got one more. I'm going to go ahead and post it. I will be on a mastermind tomorrow night with my homie, Mark Claiborne. And can I post in here? Mark, can you post the flyer for me, please? Yeah, my guy Marky Mark and the Fresh Bunch are going to post the one I just showed you for tomorrow night. Yeah. So if you are part of it, you're not part of it, I don't know. But we're gonna give away some information. And hey, the Black Label CRM. Then well, I got a second until my what am I going to call him? My IT guru, my third in command of the organization. He's going to be posting a flyer, but also I wanted to let you guys know I'm running the Mother's Day special. I announced it on Friday, on a Black Label Friday. I'm running the Business Builder special, right? What the Business Builder special is the software, right? Black Label CRM software, all of that, right? That sells for $3,000 by itself. The Business Builder is the cloning of my automation, my CRM. Not only that, we build out your email campaigns, text message campaigns, social media posts, and blogs for you. And within our Go High Level, we integrate the Go High Level with the software, so all your appointments and all your scans go right into your email marketing campaign, and then you can continue to build upon that as you go. But it's a done for you business in a box, right? We even build a website for you. We'll build a website for you, and that's built around business credit and business funding, and all of it is SEO friendly. I got the chat GPS or GPT, so I'm writing the content with SEO friendly keywords for business credit and business funding. And if you focus your efforts on local SEO, we know that you're going to get more qualified business owners that pre-qualify for one or more of the 20 different business loans that we have in the software. And I'm running it not only 50% off, right? This is extension from Credit Con. I was running it 50% off. I added another, 5%? So you're getting 55% off for honoring my mother and her birthday. So we had Mother's Day was yesterday, and her birthday is next Sunday. All right, so it's a kind of a sentimental thing for me, but I really do want to help people. I want you to be able to help people in your community build their business, grow their businesses to a point where they're not worried about shutting their doors because of a pandemic. They have access to the capital, to the loans, or whatever they need, as well as having a secure foundation, right? By building their business correctly and using their business credit to grow their business, right? Always thinking if you got one, you should have three. You got one food truck, you need three food trucks. You got one dump truck, you need three dump trucks. You got one gym location, you need three gym locations, right? So whatever the business type is, multiply it, right? And not be locations per se or equipment per se, but whatever you need to multiply to generate more money for your business and you and your family and your next generation. So I want you to be the authority in business credit and business funding in your community using the Black Label CRM software. That's my mission. That's my goal. So if you can get the software and the whole complete automation build out for 55% off the regular retail price, I've been selling it for $10,000 for no problem. So 50% off, and then the 5% off for 7 days, from yesterday until Sunday. After that, it's gone. Maybe catch me next year on that one. But don't miss out on this. And I offer financing. If you got like a 620, 650 credit score, you can get financing for $5,000. Okay, you might get approved for $20,000. You keep the rest and use that to build out all the things you need for your business, getting that comparable credit, getting that secure CD, things like that. So you can position yourself to get access to more lines of credit and more funding products. All right, guys, I want to thank you for watching. As usual, like, share, and follow. My name is Jeremiah Davis. I am the Funding Coach. Peace.